Tuesday Night Baseball on the show as we welcome you to Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Cleveland Indians and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Jays are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Nick Solak is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Wheeler's ready. Here's the 0-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now into the box, Nolan Arenado. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. And that's in there for a strike. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. His career line against Wheeler, he's gone 2 for 8. And that one yanked just foul. Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Down in order go the Tribe. And now the Blue Jays will get. Justin Verlander gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy was pretty good in his last one. He lasted into the 7th inning. He ended up taking the loss, but he pitched awfully well, and sometimes a line score can be deceiving. He pitched much better than taking a loss pitching into the 7th inning.
But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. This guy's hitting over .450 his last 10 games. He's the guy I'm watching, but not only in this game, I watched him in batting practice too, and he was hammering the ball. When you get on a kind of a roll like he is right now, his confidence is soaring, and right now he's seeing the ball great.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. Here's Bryce Harper now, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over .300 on the season. And it's fouled away.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Phillips is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. So stepping in is Adam Duvall. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates.
Adam
fouled off.
Duvall.
Now the 0-1.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off it.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Duvall is retired, and there's one away. So coming to the plate, Garrett Cooper. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Wheeler sets his sights. First pitch on the way.
Yep, that ball went out.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman. Wheeler has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Matt Kemp is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Here's Marcelo Zuna. In yesterday's ball game, he launched a couple over the wall, so we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this one. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands reacting on one hop.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
The first baseman.
Next, it'll be Rhys Hoskins. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Throw won't get him.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get.
In just a sec as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he's safe.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, fouled away. The average sits at a cool .305 entering play. 9 homers and 29 driven in. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
And that will bring in Adam Frazier. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Phillips will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Now to the plate, here is Omar Narvaez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
A ball and a strike.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. So now into the box is Tim Lopes. And now the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. And he fouls this one off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here, 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Batting 9, the center fielder,
Brett Phillips will bat next. His career line against Wheeler, he's 1 for 5. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Phillips is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So 1 away in the Toronto third. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Anderson takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. From the belt, kicks and deals. Anderson, base runner at first with 1 out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him. Obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Now Verlander will turn and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in. The 2-1 home. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw is in time. Narvaez throws him out.
A lot of times, if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter, though. A good catch and throw, and they nabbed him at second.
Scooped up. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. That'll bring in Nick Solak back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game. I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
All right, so time now for the Blue Jays Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects performing at high levels in the upper minors. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. And he puts it on the ground to second. He's got it. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. Here's Nolan Arenado. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered. Bottom of the inning now. And that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
There's George Springer as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The first baseman, number
now a man at
17.
third with 1 away. And that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. First pitch of the AB on its way. High in the air and deep to left center field. Phillips looks up. You can kiss it goodbye. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 21 for him on the season, as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks.
The left fielder.
Fouled off.
Aaron.
was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Kemp on the run. And they can't run it down. Hicks stands 6'1" and hits from both sides of the plate. He's a 9-year major league vet. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 4. Jays out in front here, 4-zip. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And, boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Garrett Cooper will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Slow roller left side. Knee high, he barehands it. He's out.
The batter.
Base is empty, 2 away. And coming up, the still dangerous outfielder, Matt Kemp. Chopped to third. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order, go. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Adam Frazier. Back to work now as Verlander, as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike 1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
A quick out number 1.
The batter.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Segura.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Brett Anderson enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Your attention, please.
Tim Anderson will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. A little bouncer. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. There's 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 back. Now to the plate, Narvaez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Hicks. And they can't run it down. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Outside, that's ball. Down to 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland.
You got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Narvaez on at first. Nobody out.
Nope.
Ball 1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. Popped up. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he is in there.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Grounded to the right. Segura for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
The batter number 50.
Next up, Nick Solak. It's been an 0 effort for him to this point. And a strike called at the letters. Look high to me, but it's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Grounder down the line at third. Anderson brings it in to Frazier at the bag. On to first. It's a double play as they're. So now here is Bryce Harper grounded out in his last at bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Harper.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Fielded cleanly. On to first, and it's a fine start to the inning for Anderson. 2 away now.
Now batting,
digging in next, George Springer. First delivery to him.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Yandy Diaz.
The designated hitter, Yandy.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well. Ground
ball right side. Scooped up. And And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Next, here is Adam Duvall. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Hit sharply on the ground. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Let's talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Now batting, catcher.
Next to bat for Toronto, Travis d'Arnaud. He flew out in his last AB. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is d'Arnaud. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Now batting, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
So here's Adam Frazier as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kemp has a read on it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame.
Leading off for Cleveland.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And now in the box, Matt Kemp. He bounced out last time up. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Into the box, Narvaez, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this lands foul. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the Sergio Romo will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Number 54.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Gene Segura. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The third baseman, number 8.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. Head-to-head numbers against Sergio Romo. He's just 1 for 6. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. Kemp giving chase. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
Grounded down the third baseline. Arenado has it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left. In will be Tim Lopes. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's
1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0. Now here's the pitch. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Springer giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The center fielder.
First offering. Brett Phillips stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Strike taken up in the zone. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And it's a 2-2 count to Brett Phillips.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Nick Solak. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Last strike now for Cleveland. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Makes the catch, and the Blue Jays will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
4-0 the score tonight. The Blue Jays, with their 97th win, tops in the division. Zach Wheeler gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. So that's a night. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For Cleveland, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. The winning pitcher is Zach Wheeler. His record is now 10-2. Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Looking first at the American League East, Zach Wheeler twirled a dominating complete game shutout on the mound as the Blue Jays nabbed the win against the Indians 4-0. His ERA is currently in the top 5 in the American League. The Rays had 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Mariners 6-4. The Bronx Bombers got 12 hits in this one as they took down the visiting Orioles 8-2. The Red Sox went deep 4 times as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 10-5. Walker Buehler collected the victory in his 12th win as Kansas City disposed of the Chi Sox 3-2. The San Diego Padres launched 3 home runs as they defeated the A's in Oakland 5-3. The Rangers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Angels 8-5. Reyes Moranta collected his first W this season, leading Miami past the Mets 2-1. The Phils grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Nationals in Washington 4-1. Xander Bogaerts drove in 3, helping lead Minnesota past Cincinnati 6-5. He currently leads the American League in batting average. The Atlanta Braves amassed 14 hits in the game as they beat the Cardinals on the road 8-3. The Giants held their opponent to just 2 hits as they got a road win against Arizona 1-0. The Chicago Cubs combined for a 4-hitter as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 4-0. The Dodgers relief pitcher, number 38, earned his 4th win out of the bullpen as the Dodgers were victorious over the Astros 2-1. They're on a roll with 8 straight victories. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.